Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Other Civil Law for our 38th edition of Capitol Riot series. I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a great day, and we are here today with the story of James Douglas Rahm. We're going to learn about the many, many adventures of Mr. Rahm on his tour of the U.S. Capitol. How did it go? What sights did he see? Did he have a good time? We're going to learn all these answers and more in our ongoing coverage, so let's just get started and learn the tale of Mr. Rahm. Okay. On January the 11th of 2021, federal law enforcement officers in Philly, PA, Philly, former U.S. Capitol of the United States, place where basically our government was invented, received a public tip suggesting that James Douglas Rahm illegally entered the United States Capitol on January the 6th. The individual hereinafter, individual one, advised law enforcement that individual one was Facebook friends with James Douglas Rahm. Once again, Facebook to the rescue, of course. On or about January the 8th, individual one was made aware that James Douglas Rahm boasted to a group of close associates that he illegally entered the United States Capitol on January 6th. Did he actually boast that he illegally entered? Did he actually say that? I mean, that's the way it's written. He boasted to his associates that he illegally. The way that's written says he actually boasted that he did it illegally. Wow. Okay. Individual one was also in possession of video with which James Douglas Rahm boasted to this group of individuals that he filmed while inside the United States Capitol. Okay. So, I filmed my time there, and I did it illegally. Good. That's promising news. I mean, we don't just have to make it a complete layup for the prosecution, do we? What's even easier than a layup? We need other metaphors. What's like something really trivially easy in sports? I don't know, but whatever this would be like trivially easy. Maybe getting the golf ball off the tee. Just off the tee of any distance whatsoever. Maybe something like that. I don't know. We don't have to make it trivially easy. We don't have to make it so where the prosecutor could probably show up drunk and stoned and still win. Bowling with bumpers, that's a good one, yeah. We don't have to make it trivially easy, that's right. On or about January the 8th, individual one visited James Douglas Rahm's Facebook page and saw multiple posts on his Facebook page, because of course he did, to include photographs and videos of James Douglas Rahm's time inside the United States Capitol. How special. He posted the slideshow. The FBI would very much like to see the slideshow. Individual one returned to James' Facebook page a day or two later and noticed that most of the posts had been deleted. James Rahm has second thoughts. James Rahm thought, maybe this is not the greatest plan. I should probably not put these on my Facebook page. Yeah. Individual one was take a screenshot of one Facebook post in which another Facebook user asked Rahm, Doug, are you okay? Are you safe? James Douglas Rahm responded, riot shields and pepper spray never hurt anyone, did they? Home alive. History made. I walked through Pelosi's office. I should have shit on her chair, followed by 3 laughing emojis. Okay, that's good. We got him in Pelosi's office. That's good. What else can we learn? Apparently, whoever is messaging Doug over here thinks the Democrats are assholes. Well, they might be assholes, but, yeah, look in the mirror on that one a little bit. On or about January the 9th, individual one returned to the Rahm Facebook page and noticed that most of the recent posts had been deleted. On January the 11th, this person contacted law enforcement, provided the video that James had purportedly filmed from inside the United States Capitol. He had a copy. How nice. as well as Facebook screenshots individual one had captured. So individual one had the forethought to get a copy of the video and take screenshots of the page in order to assist the FBI. How nice. How nice. The video did not capture Jane's face, but it did capture a voice and show the interior of the building rotunda. Well, at least he didn't turn the camera around and film himself like so many people, so we'll give him a point, I guess. We're desperately trying to reach for points. Prior to initiating the investigation, law enforcement officers on or around the 11th took screen captures of the Facebook account belonging to Rahm. The Facebook account matched that, of which individual one knew to be Rahm. Further investigations revealed that multiple other individuals also knew this account to belong to Rahm. These screen pictures revealed that Rahm, who resides in Atlantic City, New Jersey, was in Washington, D.C. on the eve of January 5th for the purposes of attending a political rally on the 6th. You know, if it had stopped there, that would have been just fine. Attending a political rally is good. Exercising your freedom of speech is good. Less good, yeah. Yeah. The Facebook page posts have all since been deleted. A comparison of Rahm's driver's license photo and the photograph leads the FBI to believe that this is Rahm's photo. This is Rahm's page. Yeah. We have multiple witnesses who says it is, and it's a driver's license match, so we're pretty confident. Good. On January the 15th, law enforcement officers interviewed Individual 1. Well, what does Individual 1 have to say to us? Individual 1 said that Individual 1 knew Rahm for over 10 years and believed with a high certainty that the voice was Rahm's. So we're now doing a voice witness lineup. Well, I guess not really a lineup because it's only in one voice. But yeah, we're now doing voice identification. Do you recognize this voice? Yes, I'm pretty sure that's Rahm. I've known him for 10 years. Pretty sure it's his voice. You know? Not too bad as far as an ID goes, you know? We could do worse. I've known him for 10 years. I'm pretty sure it's his voice. Sounds promising. Rahm purported to have filmed this from inside the Capitol belonging to Rahm. In the video, the captioned individual said the following: "We're in. We're taking our effing house back. We're here. Time to find some brass and kick some effing ass." Yeah. In another tip received by the FBI on the 11th, an individual here referred into as individual number 2 has the following. What does individual number 2 have to teach us? Douglas Rahm posted photos and videos of him on Facebook breaking into the Capitol building on the 6th. He has since taken down most of these posts. However, I was able to get one video he posted in a comment of Facebook on himself inside. He also replied, "Pissing in her office," referring to Nancy Pelosi. When someone commented on the post, "Get back inside, give Pelosi a kiss." So, is scatological the right word when it's pee? Probably not. But yeah, he is admitting to literally peeing like Calvin or something in Pelosi's office. It's just pissing on the floor, man. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. All right. Individual 2 submitted a photograph of Rahm taken from Facebook to the FBI. Rahm is seen wearing a gray Trump knitted winter hat, dark hooded sweatshirt inside of a green and black Harley-Davidson motorcycle jacket, blue jeans, and tan work shoes. The photograph was shown to Individual 1. Individual 1 says it's Rahm. Individual 2 noted for law enforcement that this photos, copied below, was included in a Facebook page made by Rahm on his presence. So I saw it on this page. And here Rahm is with his flag and his hat and his blue jeans and his boots, looking super, super happy, looking really content with himself over here, looking like, he's really gotten what he hoped out of the day. I think that's all we can ever hope for in the end of the day, that we all want that same smile on our face. We all want that moment of joy. Apparently, this is the way that Rahm found his moment of joy. So for whatever it's worth, and not much, I'm glad he got some joy out of it, because the rest of this is not going to be as joyful. So hope it was worth it. Let me know how that works out. Yeah. Good. Oh, I just want to check on this thing because I don't know if it's in here. Oh, yeah. I just wanted to double check his age. By the way, Mr. Rahm here is 61 years old. So he's going to be spending his retirement years, not so much in sunny Florida, but, yeah. In another Facebook post provided by individual 2, another Facebook user asked in a response to the photo with swollen eyes titled pepper spray. So he has a picture of himself with swollen eyes that's labeled pepper spray. I wonder what might have caused this. I wonder what might have caused the swollen eyes. One can only guess. Were you there, Doug? Rahm responded, "No, of course not." He responded, "Yes. Do not believe the media. There were no anarchists, no Antifa. We know that not to be true. No Antifa, just patriots trying to take our country back. Yes, I was there. The pepper spray is just wearing off." And we see Mr. Rahm, 61 years old, with, I guess, a big button on his jacket, which we can't really see what it is, but him squinting because of the pepper spray. So, his DC adventure didn't go super great, I guess. In continuation of the above post by individual 2, a different Facebook user said, "Get back inside, give a kiss." Rahm responded, "Pissed in her office," followed by strongman emoji. Oh yeah, the second admission. I pissed in her office. Strongman. I'm a strong man. I peed in Pelosi's office. Rawr. Rawr. At least you'll have something to talk about during shuffleboard. Do they have shuffleboard in prisons? Let's say yes for the purpose of this joke. Law enforcement officer individual interview 2, who has provided law enforcement a video screen capture, which recorded the entirety of the video, with Rahm recording inside the Capitol. This video was also deleted from Facebook along with other posts. On 22nd, law enforcement officers uncovered an additional public tip submitted to the FBI on the 10th by an anonymous individual herein referred to as individual number 3. So many people want to tell us about Mr. Rahm's day. How nice. Individual 3 provided a Facebook post made by Rahm. In this post, which can seem to be taken prior to Rahm's entering the Capitol on the 6th, Rahm stated, "They're in there counting the electoral votes. We have the building surrounded. We're ready to make a breach and take our Capitol back. How fun. How fun." So not that we really needed his subjective knowledge, right? It's not an element of the crime that he subjectively knew. But, bonus, he was actually aware that they were counting ballots, right? So he'd be interfering with that by his plan, which, to quote him exactly, what was his word choice here? He was breach and take our Capitol back. So not that we need it, but we know he had subjective knowledge that they were counting the ballots. And with that knowledge in mind, he is intending and planning to breach. Bonus points for the U.S. attorney. This is only the challenge. At this point, the challenge is which U.S. attorney, who has the easiest case? That's the real question. Which U.S. attorney could do this? I think a 1L could do this. Maybe there's a 1L. There probably are. Maybe because we're looking for prosecutors. There's like 3 or 4 law schools in Washington D.C. and some pretty good ones at that. We could get some law students, like we'll get some 1Ls and 2Ls, and we'll make it work. We'll get them some sort of temporary admission, even though they're not past the bar yet. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out, and we'll get them permission to practice, and we'll have the 1Ls prosecute it. It's like pulling in your 4th string. When you're a football team, just because you're bored. So let's just put in our 4th string team, even though there's no injuries, just because with score so high and we're bored. Let's get them some practice. Why not? Let's get the law students some practice here. They can have some practical time. It'd be great. Yeah, I like this plan. In another Facebook post provided by Individual 3, Rahm said, "From my experience, it was Patriots trying to take our house back. No one burned anything." Well, we know that's not true. Maybe not inside the building, but we definitely saw them burning stuff outside the building. "No one broke anything for a door and the window." Well, I'm not sure that's exactly true either. "All the papers running all over in the offices were done just for news cameras. We destroyed nothing. We didn't knock over one piece of paper, only the front door." Well, that's good news. That's good news. We didn't disrupt any of the paper. We only knocked down the front door. But we didn't touch the paper. That makes it totally okay. You know, I don't know that you guys know this because this is super secret legal knowledge. But if you only break the door down but don't touch the paper, you're not guilty of a crime. Yeah. Okay. "We tried to take our house back. Now they will blame it on Trump. Disgusting anti-Americans." Who are you referring to when you're referring to anti-Americans, incidentally? The media, I presume? Whatever. On January the 22nd, law enforcement officers reviewed raw closed-circuit television footage inside the Capitol. Law enforcement officers positively identified Rahm inside the Capitol and exiting the building at approximately 2:52 through the rotunda exit doors. The identification was based on his aforementioned distinct clothing, to include the gray knitted winter hat, dark hooded sweatshirt inside of a green and black Harley-Davidson motorcycle jacket, blue jeans and tan work shoes, as well as facial features, which matched the photographs of Rahm outside the illegal entry of the Capitol. Photographs of the individual identified as Rahm inside the Capitol were shown to Individual 1. Individual 1 positively identified Rahm in the photographs and mentioned the standing stance of the individual in the photograph was similar to that of Rahm, although the individual could not be certain. This is a new one. This is an interesting ID. I don't know if this works as an ID. Probably not, but it's an interesting idea. I recognize it's Rahm because of Rahm's particular standing stance, how he stands, because not everyone stands exactly the same. So I recognize Rand based on the way he's standing, literally standing. Is that a thing? You know, for probable cause, it probably is, because probable cause is such a low standard. I don't know, though. I'm not sure if that's enough for probable cause. I don't know. Maybe. Do we have to, if we're going to do this, do we have to do a lineup? Do we have to do a lineup? Is it going to be only from the waist down? And we'll have to pick from a lineup which one is standing the right way? Can we do a lineup with people just standing and see if they identify it based on the stance? Can we do that? Maybe they put bags over their head or something? I don't know. This would be the greatest lineup ever. Let's do it just for the lulz. I love this plan. I love this plan so very, very much. Based on the foregoing, we believe Rahm might have done the following things, maybe possibly. Rahm might have obstructed, influenced, or impeded an official proceeding. And then they noted that under law, congressional proceedings are official proceedings. Well, thanks for clearing that up. It's nice that we had that doubt removed. So just in case you were unsure, the FBI would like to let you know that under 18 USC 1515, congressional proceedings are in fact official proceedings. Who knew? Who knew? The FBI believes that Rahm entered the building illegally. And we believe that he uttered loud and abusive language and disorderly conduct. And also he peed on the floor. Signed, the FBI. Well, that was super fun. Mr. Rahm over here, maybe he could argue. Now this is good. So we're trying to find creative defenses over here. We're trying to find creative defenses. So bear with me. See if we can sell this to the jury. Okay. When my client said he peed on the floor, He wasn't indicating intent. After all, he is 61 years old, and he suffers from incontinence. And although there was pee, it was unintentional pee. So we can't be penalized for that. Is any of this working for you guys? What do you think? He didn't do it on purpose. He's just incontinent. It's a 61-year-old bladder problem. He's really sorry. He didn't mean it. Is this any of this working? Are you buying this? Okay, well, I don't know. That's what I got. You got anything better? Let me know. Okay. If you're enjoying this content, please remember to like it. If you're not subscribed already, why not? Please subscribe. And did you know for 99 cents, you can become a member of the channel and help support us financially. That would be good. Until later, my friends, I hope all's well. Cheers and goodbye.